California propositions, immigration position of the two presidentiables, and a weekend bike event. Kababayan LA Halloween edition Gangnam Style starts right now.
On Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Op, 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 op. Op on Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Op, 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 op. Op on Gangnam Style.
Your Kababayan in Los Angeles. Today, though, Gangnam Style, and on Kababayan LA today, we're going to have politics and Halloween and show business, of course, in Hollywood. Later on, we're going to give you interviews from the red carpet premiere of Wreck-It Ralph along with the Pacific Rim for On the Red Carpet. But for now, alamin po muna natin ang mga balita mula sa balita.
Pinoy na Pinoy, Weekend Balita.
Okay, California propositions, it's going to be in the ballot for next week. Para dun sa mga hindi pa bumoboto at baboto pa lang on November 6, it's not as easy as yes or no. You need to be informed so that you know how to make a stand. And ngayong hapon, we will break it down for you with the help of Ronnie Ligo, Editor-in-Chief of Weekend Balita, joining us from their Glendale newsroom. Ronnie, happy Halloween, trick-or-treat to you, and happy afternoon. Good afternoon.
Happy Halloween po sa inyong lahat. We will be talking about California propositions. Of course, this will be on November 6th when we elect our president and also for our local officials. And like I said, California propositions, we have 11.
All right, proposition number 30. This is Governor Jerry Brown's tax increase plan.
Yes. This will actually increase our taxes, all of us, Janelle, at least 4%, quarter of a percent, 1% for all sales taxes that will be applied to all of us for 4 years. Kasi nga, we want to increase our budget, especially for our schools, and everyone will be affected from K to 12 and all the way to community colleges.
Who would want to vote yes on Proposition 30?
Of course, a lot of Californians, their kids that go to school, public schools, majority of them, and the most important, of course, are our UCs and our California colleges. Of course, this will be a test as far as Governor Brown's, resolve in collecting more taxes for Californians.
All right, Proposition 31, state budget process changes. What is that about?
This one, California Proposition number 31, is to the state budget initiative, constitutional amendment, and statute. This will be to allocate, especially the budget. We have been having problems as far as budget is concerned, so they will have to change that so that there will always be a budget for California because, in the State Assembly, they have been installing as far as passing the budget is concerned. So this will be another proposition for Californians to make that a priority for the California.
Of course, we need a budget, working budget at that. Proposition 32.
Prohibits political contributions. This will involve unions. Kasi alam naman natin, there are always issues about union collections that will go to politicians, especially in campaigns. So this will prohibit, the use of union funds that will be used for campaigns unless approved by the contributor himself or the worker, in writing that he is allowing them to use his funds for political contributions.
For Proposition 33, changes law to allow auto insurance companies to set prices based on a driver's history of insurance coverage.
Yes, of course, there is a law, a California law, that everyone should be insured when you drive a vehicle. For motorists who are forgetting to pay their insurance premiums, and they will have a lapse on their insurances, they can be paying more if they will be forgetting to pay their insurances. Of course, they will be allowed up to 90 days. If they have not paid their insurances more than 90 days, then car insurances will be forced to require them to pay more for their car insurances.
All right, Proposition 34, death penalty repeal. This is a sensitive issue, Ronnie.
Right, because California, we have a death penalty here. So this is a proposition. Are we going to allow them to, convert it to life imprisonment? And if this proposition is passed, will also allow the judges to review those already convicted and are facing death sentences.
And I'm thinking I will vote yes on Proposition 35, human trafficking, penalties, sex offender registration. Ronnie.
Yeah, this will increase penalties for those involving human trafficking cases. There have been a lot of stories that we ourselves have written and published and also broadcast here. Some of the victims are Filipinos, are Kababayans. So this will be another plus for us, and hopefully this will be passed so that those involved in human trafficking, making people sex slaves, or whatever the case may be, will be penalized with more serious penalties.
But Ronnie, sanay kasi tayo sa Philippines, napakaraming batas pero nagkukulang sa implementation and execution. Pagdating dito sa Amerika, para dun sa mga bago pa lang dito, new immigrants and not really very familiar with how systems work here, what will the propositions do?
This will, of course, not only make the penalties higher, there will be laws, new rules and policies governing this issue alone so that they can get to the bottom of this, because it's been so many cases involving human traffickers, but they get, with penalties that are not even serious enough, so that they get away all the time. And a lot of these cases, like I said, involve those who are hapless, especially those without legal papers, and they are being brought here, serving as sex slaves, and then working under harsh conditions in some of the harsh factories that are here in California.
All right, there you have it. Those are just 6 of the propositions you will see in the ballots when you go to the polls on Tuesday. On Monday, with Ronnie Laigo pa rin po, pag-uusapan naman natin propositions 36 all the way down to 40. Ronnie, for now, like I said earlier, thank you for sharing your expertise with us, the information, explaining that to us. We need that in order to make an informed vote on Tuesday. All right, and happy Halloween to you.
Be safe.
Ronnie Laigo is editor-in-chief of Weekend Balita. If you want more information, log on to their website, www.balita.com. Also, don't forget to pick up a copy of their latest broadsheet edition, and that is called U.S. Asian Post. Halloween continues here on Kababayan LA. This time, we're going to be talking about the immigration, or the positions on immigration of the 2 presidential candidates, President Obama and Governor Romney. Don't go away.